Here is how you replace your heater on your Hot Springs hot tub. Start by removing the screws that are holding down the heater. Once the heater is free, you can start removing the additional attachments. Next, you remove the clamps around the hose on the end of the heater and the two clamps attached to the barrels of the heater. Once you remove the hoses, you will see water loss if there is still water within the tub. We suggest looking for something to plug in the hoses until you replace the heater. When ready, take a wrench and use it to loosen off the hoses. Keep in mind, if the hoses are old, they can crack easily, so do not put too much pressure. Once the hoses are removed, you will unscrew the ground wire. Next, take a wrench in order to loosen up the thermistor and the high limit sensor. Once you loosen them up, you can unscrew them by hand. Next, release the wires in order to remove the pressure shift from the control board. Once you remove the thermistor and the high limit sensors, make sure to grab out the washers that are attached to them. You will now take a wrench in order to loosen up the fitting around the wires leading into the control board. Take a flathead and press it into the control board in order to loosen out the wires. You will also remove the ground wire. With everything disconnected, put in your new heater. Your heater comes in with new washers. They are to size, you cannot place one within the other. Start by placing in your thermistors. Remember, these are specific sizes, you cannot place one in the other. When tightening with a wrench, do not over tighten, you can cause the sensors to crack. Replace your ground wire. With the wires connected, now replace your hoses. Make sure when you place the hoses, you place them all the way in. When done, replace the clamps. Now replace the screws to hold down the heater. Thread your cables back into the control box area. You will now strip the ends of the black and white wires. When reconnecting the wires, first twist them so they fit into the terminals easier. Place the black wire into the H2 terminal and the white one into the H1 terminal. When connecting the ground wire, you will now take out the screw in the control board and place the wire around the screw and then place it back in. Last, grab your pressure switch and place it into the correct slot. Once everything is connected, there are holes in the side of the control box where you can slip the wires through. In order to make sure that the heater is working, take a voltmeter and press it to terminals H1 and H2. Put your settings to volts and make sure that 228 volts are coming through. Then switch it over to amps and check to make sure that 14.4 amps are coming through as well. Put your hot tub back together and your job is complete.